the second series of Coffee with Kassi.
Grazie.
We're here at the Westbury at the Wild Restaurant in a very beautiful sunny day. And today we will be talking about style. Of course, what else? So Maria, you have obviously been in the fashion industry for many years, but how did you actually get into the industry? You're known as a stylist, you're known as a lecturer, you're known as a creative director. What is Maria doing these days, and how
do we define Maria Fusco, the enigma, the fashion enigma? How did I get into fashion? I suppose I was very lucky to know from a very young age, when I was about 3 years old, that I wanted to be a fashion designer. As a child, my mom taught me to sew. She taught me how to cut into fabric without a pattern. She taught me how to crochet, how to knit.
You were born in Ireland.
Yeah.
You've lived in Dublin for all your life?
No.
Not all your life?
No. I went to college here. I grew up in a very strict Italian community in Dublin. Italian lessons on a Saturday, Italian mass on a Sunday, and then I went to college here. I went to the Grafton Academy, and that lasted about a year, and then I got bored, and I wanted to go learn my trade elsewhere. So I was going to go to Milan, and then I decided, no, sure, I can go to Italy anytime, and I decided to go to Paris to study my trade. I went to Esmond. I studied fashion design, etc. in Paris, learned French, and then I was lucky enough, I suppose not lucky enough, I made it my business to work with the people I wanted to work. So I ended up working with Karl Lagerfeld.
Wow.
I worked with Thierry Mugler as a designer.
Yes.
I worked with Dorothy Peace. I worked with a lot of designers, and it was great. I came back to Dublin in 1995.
Wow.
Yeah.
So obviously you've traveled the world.
Yeah.
You have worked with very high-end designers and influencers of this industry. But what do you think about Dublin? Does Dublin has a unique style, and where do you think that people get style? Where do you think people get the inspiration from their style today in Dublin?
I think, unfortunately, people get their inspiration from places, as we said before, like Instagram, Pinterest, Kardashians, TV, all this, which I think is a very sad state of affairs.
Yeah.
Instagram and all that is fine, but I think, I would say to my students, don't, when you're doing a shoot or something, just go at it from a raw perspective. Go with your vision, because when you look at an Instagram picture or photo or whatever, there you will always have an influence. You will always be, there's always that external influence, which I think as a designer, as a stylist, as a writer even, I think develop your own style, get that out of your belly, and bring it out, put your soul and style signature into whatever you're doing, whether you're styling a shoe, whether you're writing a fashion article, it doesn't matter, be you, which is difficult.
It is difficult.
Yeah.
So when it comes to style, do you think that it's something that can be taught, and actually people are like, what is style, and can we actually teach style?
You can't teach style. Either you got it or you don't. For me, that's easy. It's not rocket science. Style is something that we have within us. It's in our DNA. We sleep with it, we wake up with it, we breathe it, we live it. It's in us. Yes, like, for instance, with my students, I share my wealth of knowledge. Old age does have some advantages, because I can share my style wisdom with the younger generation of stylists and fashion designers, etc., etc. But I think it's something that we have within us, and we can tweak it, we can bring it out by sharing, by keeping alive some very important references. For instance, like Diana Vreeland, Anna Biaggi, Iris Apfel, all these iconic figures in the world of style.
Yeah. And how about the younger generation of Dublin and Ireland in general? Do you think that the younger generation is stylish these days?
No. No might be a little bit harsh. And there are a few that have that extra je ne sais quoi.
Yeah.
But I think, unfortunately, due to globalization, which is happening all over the world, and everything is the same, and everybody is inspired by the same things, the same, like everybody, like one season it's the Kardashians, or whatever it may be. I think it's almost people, like I feel that people nearly, they're afraid
to be different,
to be, like I think what's lacking in our society is elegance.
Yeah.
For me, elegance is fundamental to whatever we do, whether we're styling a silhouette, whether we're doing a video, whether we're making a pizza. It doesn't matter. It needs to be done with elegance. For me, elegance is everything in life, and elegance to me is style, and it's very important.
Well, I think we had a very elegant type of interview today.
Thank you, baby.
At the Wild.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed talking style with you, Maria, today.
Thank you, Kassi. Thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, and I hope we get to do that again.
Absolutely. It's always a pleasure hanging up with you.
Big kiss.
Absolutely. Mwah. Mwah.